Hello everyone and welcome back to more Detective Conan opening reactions. Today we're going to be doing openings, I believe 41 to 50. There's also, I think there's an extra one in here that I don't know what it is, I think. But we'll be watching that as well. I know there are only technically 8. No, actually there's a lot more after this. So yeah, we're just doing 41 to 50. I mean it goes up to, technically it goes up to opening 58, but there's like more than that in this list. So like there's ones that don't have numbers or that are like repeat numbers or something. I don't know what this is. So we're just gonna do 40 to 50 and we'll worry about that next video when we have to deal with it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into this. You guys have seemingly really enjoyed these Detective Conan opening videos, which I'm glad about. I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I've liked going through these 10 at a time and learning about these characters, seeing little bits and pieces. Every single time I do one of these videos, I feel like I learn like 1 or 2 more details that like brings the series together a little bit in my mind. If you enjoy this stuff, please continue to support the videos so that I can, you know, continue to do these videos. Because I want to finish off these openings, and it's a pretty, I feel like we're towards the end here. It's a pretty high likelihood now that I will finish off these openings. But make sure to support the video regardless. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and if you want the full-length reaction, because you know there's gonna be edits and stuff in these reactions. That's just how YouTube works. But if you want to watch them with me, you can go to my Patreon account. There'll be the full-length reaction over there, and you just sync it up with your own footage, and you can watch the whole reaction without those edits. So it's a bit easier that way. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into opening 41 of Detective Conan. Oh, that's loud. Okay. These look like clips from the show. Cool. Villains. I mean, he's in a castle now. He's in like ruins. Does she teach something? Some sort of martial art? And of course he plays soccer. But this is him full size. I wonder if this is supposed to be a flashback or if... There's that girl. Aww. It's showing him full size just... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say this whole opening. Reaching for the sun, classic anime. And that's like classic, you know, Sherlock Holmes-esque detective outfit. Even with like the Big Ben in the background. Very nice, that was a nice one, I enjoyed that. It was by ah! My gosh, dude, the sound is so loud. By La Pompon. It was a good song. It was like very, I don't know, like it gave me the vibe of like a kind of like a it gave me the vibe of like a girl group. Like there's a, what are they called? There's a girl group called Dialogue Plus or something. And I've only heard like a couple of their songs, but like I know I watched a video of theirs once and I was like, oh my god, there are like 20 girls here all singing at the same time. And so like that's kind of the vibe that one gave me. I don't know if that was just like 3 girls singing at the same time or something, or the same girl layered for that song, but it just gave me the vibe of like a huge group of girls. But I mean, I feel like I learned more about these characters in here. I mean, you see, it seems like she's a black belt in, I don't know, some form of martial art. I'm not an expert on the martial arts. But then you had a lot of older version of our main character, or you know, older as in the full-size version of him, which is interesting because I wonder if that's because, you know, at this point in the show maybe he is able to be in that form more, or maybe he is in that like by default, and then he, you know, shrinks back down when certain things happen, or like maybe he can hold it for a few hours a day now, or you know, like that would be kind of wild. Because that I feel like would change the show's status quo a hell of a lot. Because I think the whole idea is it's supposed to be like a very rare thing that he can undo it. But I think people said last time that like he found a way to undo it or something, but every time he does it, it means he can do it for less time the next time, you know? So like he needs to use it very sparingly. So I mean, it's possible that they're just showing in this one, they're just showing a flashback essentially, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. This is opening 42. I do like openings that start with going along a road. It's kind of a trope. Oh my gosh, this feels like a Western song. Like a Western 90s song? Or maybe like early 2000s. It's a good song, I really like it. What is he standing on? What is that? Oh, this song's great. The soccer ball again. There's those villains again. Ooh. The song went in an interesting direction there, but I liked it. It's like he's in a criminal lineup with himself. Nice. That was pretty cool. I liked that. That was by Koshi Inaba. Yeah, that was a good song. I really enjoyed that song. I mean, it was I don't think I've heard an anime opening sound like that. That was like a genre of music that I feel like I only hear on the radio, but like on the radio, you know, and I haven't listened to the radio for like 10, 15 years. So that's how, you know, kind of a good idea of like when it feels like it came from. But that's the vibe that I got from it. There was, you know, some cool, like regular old, shots in there. Like there were cool looking shots, but I mean, not much that I can really go into much. There's so much artifacting on this, but I think that's probably the X video player that's causing that a lot. But like, you know, I like simple shots like this where it's just like showing them facing away from each other, but there's nothing special about it, but I like them. I think that, I mean, they're in these because they're effective. They work for telling the story that you want to tell. And I mean, yeah, also showing like him skating through a section and dodging shit is cool. That's just a cool thing to show. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is opening 43. Ooh. Starting off with guitar. I like putting the clips on the water as well. I really like this song. This feels like a Cage the Elephant song. Oh. Holy shit, this song's good. It's pretty intense. Look, oh! Choreography? And there's some good animation there. Whoa! What? This one's awesome. Oh. This opening's amazing. What the fuck? That's the Danganronpa killer. Oh my god. And there's my favorite character. Oh, look at the two girls. That's so cute. Oh my god. That might have been one of the best Detective Conan openings I've ever seen, if not the best one. That was so good. I wonder if that's one of the ones people have been like, oh, I'm really looking forward to, you know, you reacting to that one. Okay, just immediately searching the number 43. One person at least said that my favorite is OP 43. So I see it. I see someone did say that. But wow, that opening was incredible. Like the song was amazing. Like the song was genuinely, I mean, I can't fully remember some of the, because I remember I certainly liked a lot of the ones in between, like I think it was between like 10 and 20 or 20 and 30 or something. But but I think that was like up there with my, like, that's top 3 songs at least. It might be number 1. It was a really good song, and the visuals accompanying it were amazing as well. I mean, it was like action packed. There was cool shit going on, and there was like real fucking animation there. Like you don't realize like how much I'm craving extra animation until they do, like, you know, like they got this, which is like they have like a little choreography sequence here. And then they've got this where she leaps off of the thing and kicks someone in the face. Like, by the way, is this real? Can she, I guess we just learned that she teaches like a martial art or whatever, right? So she can hold her own in a fight. But that's pretty badass. I love that. And then him saving her, that's amazing. And then there's like this sort of shot of like her lighting up. That's like gorgeous. That's a really gorgeous shot. And then like this shot of him like throwing shit away, whatever he's throwing away there, I can't quite tell, but throwing it away, like I think that's so cool. That's like, that was such a good opening. I'm really, really impressed with that. That like just felt like a different show, and it feels like that is just a really important part of the show if they put that much effort into the opening, unless now the show's just taken a step up and is going to stay at this level, but I doubt it. Yeah, that was crazy. That was really, really good. All right, let's move on to opening 44. Here we go. Oh my god, I think they're just hitting a genre of music that I like more now. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, I mean, the music choices are great now. Oh, she's so cute. And he's keeping watch over her. Aww. Who the fuck? Okay. I recognize most of the characters, but there's like one guy at least that I don't know who he is. Oh. She's extra cute in this OP. Whoa, cool. Cool effect. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm just liking the music more now. Like, I think that they're really hitting nice with the music choices. I just found a screenshot that I want to take. Let me take it. Okay, I took the screenshot. I think that might be I just found the thumbnail for the video, I think. Anyway, I really enjoyed this this OP a lot. I thought like I thought everything about it was good. The song especially was really good, but like even the visuals, I mean, they were cute and simple. Like, it wasn't like the last one where it was like super action packed. But like, you know, just cute seeing, you know, she's relaxing, he's checking on her. Like, he has this terrifying thing of like the villains over him, but then she like pulls him out of that. Now, then I see this guy, who I don't recognize this guy. I have no idea who this is. Now, you may be going, whoa, what do you mean you don't know who he is? He's been in every OP that you've seen or whatever, right? This happens sometimes. This will happen when I'm doing OP reactions for some shows, is people will tell me, like, I will not recognize characters, and then they'll be like, that character's right there, or like, they've been there the whole time, or whatever, and people will like be shocked that I didn't recognize it. I think it's like when you're watching OPs for a show, you have no attachment to these characters, so it's actually genuinely hard to like remember which characters you've seen and which ones you haven't. So like, you'll forgive me. I remember it's like it happens a lot with this stuff. I remember it happened a lot with I did reactions to Inuyasha, the Inuyasha openings, and there was like a girl that I really liked in it who had like a giant boomerang or whatever. And then afterwards I thought she just disappeared from the opening. So I was like, where is she? And people were like, she's been right there the whole time. And people kept like pointing out like that she was in all these openings and I just wasn't noticing her. But it's because she changed her outfit or whatever. And I didn't know her character well enough to know like what her other outfit looked like, and so to know what the character was, so I just didn't recognize her at all. I just thought it was an entirely new character. So, you know, that could be what's happening here. I just don't, like, we've seen this character a bunch and I just don't know. But regardless, I really liked it, and like cool little ending choice to have like him sort of, oops, oh, hold on. Sorry, sometimes I click the wrong thing and my camera goes black. To have him sort of like merging with himself like that. And it like synced up with the music really nicely as well, where it flickers back and forth. That's very cool. That's very cool. All right, that's very nice. And that was by whom? Who did that one? That was Breakers again. Breakers was did one before. Didn't they? Didn't they do one before? Maybe not. No, I mean I think they did one ages ago, but not in this video. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is opening 45. Here we go. Oh, I like the instrumental. Oh my gosh. Oh, these kinds of songs are weird, and I never know whether to like them or not. It looks like they're reusing a lot of shots as well again. Like, this doesn't look like custom animation. Okay, I think this is custom animation. Wow, the sort of patterns over it is interesting. An interesting choice. The editing in this one's weird. I can't tell if it's well edited or poorly edited. And I mean, this is their excuse to reuse animation again. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I think they want to reuse the animation, but they want to make it look unique, and that's why they're doing like edits on it. Aww. That one was interesting. I think I wasn't a huge fan of that one overall because it felt like that was another one where they're just like trying to cut costs essentially. And I mean, most of the about half of the opening was like that revolving door effect, which I don't think quite worked. I think it looked a little weird. So yeah, that was a strange opening, and I mean the song was strange as well. I liked the instrumental of the song, and I mean I don't think that was a bad song. I think it was a fine song, just not my vibe, I guess. But yeah, I mean not much to say about that one. There wasn't even much new footage, I don't think, for me to really sink my teeth into. So let's just move on to opening number 46. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, this is cute. This feels like a... What's happening? Are they breaking up? Hang on. Pay attention to the story. Are these two having relationship troubles? Oh, now she's happy. They agreed to meet up or something? Wait. Okay. What's happening? This song's really good, but I'm focused on the visuals right now. They're going to meet up. Aww. And then things get awkward again. But he still loves you. Aww. This whole OP is telling a story. That one was really good, and I liked it a lot. And I just like immediately got invested in the story. Like I was gonna comment on the song at the start, and then I stopped because the first thing we see is like them like yelling at each other or something, and then she storms off. Like that's actually like kind of surprising to see. Like, you know, I'm sure they might argue in the show or whatever, but we don't usually see it in the OPs. And so that's very interesting. But then, like, so, like, is this her shrunk? I'm so bad at like recognizing character designs. But like, is there a small version of her? Or is this like a? Or is this like, oh, this, no, you know what this is? This is, I think, a flashback. Like, this is showing them when they were kids. Because he doesn't actually look like, if we look at him, he doesn't actually look like this. So, this is straight up them when they were kids. So, he actually looked different when he was a kid. Is that what the vibe that I'm getting here? He actually looks like a different person when he was a kid than the like main character that we know. But so yeah, it looks like it was just showing their relationship, I guess. Like they grew up together and stuff, and then now it's showing them now. But still, that was a great opening. That was like really cute, very very sweet. I was like invested. I was like invested in their relationship there. That was great. All right, let's move on to the next one. Opening 47, starting with manga panels. That's interesting. I like that. Polychrome manga panels. Oh no, the Danganronpa villain's back. It's a cool song so far. Dr. Wily. That poor girl. Always alone. Not always, but a lot of the time. Oh, she's been kidnapped. Shit. Go save her. Oh, it's a great chorus. And good animation there. He's here to save you. Oh, I don't like seeing her in trouble. And now she's gonna fight. Yeah, hell yeah. Aww. That's really cute. The little thumb movement on his cheek is adorable. That's really nice. That was a really nice opening. I liked that. It had some good animation in it. It had like another sort of through line story of her being kidnapped and then him coming to save her. That's interesting. Like now that I think about it, there aren't that many OPs that do that where they will have a story happening within the opening. Like normally it's like you'll give a bunch of scenes or whatever, and like maybe one of the scenes in the opening will tell a story, but it doesn't normally have like one continuous story throughout the opening. It's normally like teasers of the season or showing off the characters in different ways or whatever. But this, I mean, like in the last couple, they've been doing just like short films, like these really, really enclosed. I mean, like music videos, basically, where like a music video will try to tell a story a lot of the time. That's kind of the vibe that they've been going for, and I think it's really interesting. And I like it because, like, for me, doing an opening reaction video, I get to like try to decipher what's going on and like react to it properly. And like it's normally, you know, they're normally just doing visual storytelling, so it's a lot easier for me to tell what's going on without knowing the context of these characters. So I enjoyed it. I don't have much to say about it. It's just cute. But yeah, that was great. All right, let's move on to opening number 48. Here we go. Okay. I like the song so far. Oh. Oh, I think I like it. I like the fast singing. Oh yeah, can you imagine trying to sing this song? Oh, the electric guitar is great. Yeah, this is a good song. Oh, she's angry again. I don't like seeing her angry, but I also do because it adds depth to her character. Look how mad she is. No! We're seeing their relationship fall apart. Oh my god. This is like really sad. I don't like seeing her angry like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's back. Oh, they just showed off a bunch of characters at the end there. Well, that was really good, but it made me sad. Like, just, they did a really good job, honestly, drawing her expressions. Like, you can just see, like, even in this one, you can just tell, like, she's pissed. Like, look how simple it needs to be. Like, just the very simple, you know, curving of the eyebrows and the very small frown. But also because we've seen her a lot of the time, like, smiling and happy and stuff, that, like, this just, the very simple change of expression. It's more obvious when they close up on her and she's, like, yelling. But, like, but you could just tell, like, that she was pissed here. And then, like, you know, she's sad here and stuff. But, like, the one that really hurt me for some reason was, like, her in her room alone. She puts the phone down, looks at the phone, and then goes, like, fuck it, and, like, turns around. Like, yeah, that thing where she, like, angrily turns away from the phone. Just little character movements like that, genuinely, they get me a lot. I mean, it's a credit to the animation, because that's a very a nice way to animate someone's anger, but like it's, you know, seeing that anger, but also just a simple thing of like, you know, she's in her bed alone, so she's dealing with this anger on her own right now. You know, like being angry on your own is a different beast than being angry around someone where you can like sort of let it out or vent about it or yell at them or something. But when she's like lying in her bed on her own and she's just pissed off, it's making me sad, dude. We had that one where it looks like I thought they were gonna break up, and then we had this one where they're being pissed at each other basically the whole time, and or at least she's being pissed at him, it seems like. And then they don't really resolve it. I mean, there's like the bit where he breaks through something. I don't know exactly the implication of what he's breaking through. Like he's trying to turn back to himself again or something, but he breaks through, comes back to himself, stands there, and then she turns around with an expression that seems like it's like, oh shit, maybe we can sort this out. Like it, you know, it's some sort of like happier expression, maybe with a tiny bit of a blush there. So like there's almost resolution, but we don't quite resolve it, so I'm just sad. But regardless, it was a great opening, really good. But I'm getting invested in the actual like events that are happening in it. So the next one that we're gonna be watching isn't like a numbered opening. It says set opening avec les voyages scolaires avec Ran et Shuichi. That's what it says on the post, but these posts are in French. So let me go to translate. Let's see if it helps. This opening with the school trip with Ran and Shinichi. Did I say Shuichi before? I might have said Shuichi because I know the name Shuichi, the Japanese name Shuichi, better than I know Shinichi. So an opening of a school trip with Ran and Shinichi, I guess. All right, let's see what this opening is. Oh. Aww. Hey. Hey, we're getting more of my favorite character in these. Finally, ah. Getting a lot of her. Like this looks like an OVA or a movie, but I don't know. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is a crazy... Like, they're fucking fighting ghosts? What are they fighting? Man, I'm starting to get infatuated with this girl. Interesting. Alright, that was an interesting little opening. I'm not treating that as like a opening because I don't really know like what that was used for, so I'm not gonna like judge it the same way I do other openings. But I mean, it was honestly, even if I was to judge it like I did other openings, it was a pretty solid opening. I liked it. And it gave me like the rich girl, a decent amount of rich girl content, which is nice. I like her. But yeah, I mean, that whatever that's from, that looks very interesting. Like that, it looks like it's some sort of like movie or non-canon filler thing or something. I don't know. Like it looks like it's specifically they took the characters out to a separate thing and then they're doing something inconsequential to the main story. That's kind of the vibe that I was getting from it, but I don't know that for sure. I enjoyed it though. I liked the song. Song was good. It was Mai Karaki. And the yeah, I mean the like situation was interesting as well. I kind of don't like how much I'm liking the main girl, because I'm getting attached to her, and also I'm starting to see scenes like this one where they're like taking a photo together or whatever they're doing, and it's really cute. And it's like one of those types of things where you watch it and you get like jealous. You know, like you're watching, oh, like this is a cute couple, and you start to get jealous of that couple. Like I'm starting to get those feelings, and you know, it took me 49 episodes to get there, or 49 openings to get there, but I'm like now just actually fully starting to get jealous of their relationship, and that's a sad feeling to have. All right, well, let's move on. Well, we're gonna move on to opening 49, but I will say it looks like opening 49 has the same song. But we're still watching it because I'm imagining it's gonna be different visuals. But let's see it. I like seeing the different ways they present the logo. I like when shows do it in different ways. Aww. Oh, this is... Okay, so, I mean, we're seeing some of the same sorts of clips. But it's kind of better edited. It's like a lyric video. She's getting pissed with him more in these openings. They're on rocky ground. Oh, but they're so cute. Yeah, and we see him dealing with some shit, like the drug kicking in again or some shit. I don't know. Who's... Oh, it's her. I thought it was another girl kissing him. Oh my gosh, we're actually hearing the sponsors this time. I know someone told me at some point, like, the reason they have that, like, they normally end it with, like, a single shot and the music doing an instrumental is because they say their sponsors in. And I was trying to, in my head, imagine what them saying their sponsors or whatever would sound like. But then I saw it. I saw them do it in this one. And they were sponsored by a few people, including Bushy Road and McDonald's. That's not something I anticipated. I know Bushy Road because they help. They're like behind the Bang Dream franchise, which I love the Bang Dream franchise. And then McDonald's, you know, I've heard of that. It may surprise you, but I've heard of them. So yeah, that was good. I mean, I knew going into it that it was going to be the same song. It was like some of the same visuals, but I'm not using that to knock any points off because the previous opening, I wasn't even considering that as like an official opening. So I'm considering this one as the official opening. And if that's the case, it's a good opening. It was like a slightly more well-edited version of the previous opening. I liked it. And it was like cute and fun, but also it made me interested in the plot points of what was going on there. It looked like there was some drama. Looked like there's some characters that were unsure with each other. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next and final opening we're doing in this video. Opening number 50. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That was louder than I anticipated it being. I like this, showing the clips in his glasses. Okay. Okay. This song's picked up. I like it more. Him skating through the bats. Ooh, I like the instrumental that dropped back. Oh shit, that's a lot of characters. Okay, yeah, this song gets better and better. There's so many characters. Aww. Look back, you see your girlfriend. He didn't look back. No, he's focused on the villains right now. No more relationship drama. Nice. Well, that was good. That was good. I like that song at the start. I was trying to figure out if I liked the song or not. And then each time they added a new element, I got more interested in it. There was stuff going on in the visuals. I don't want to say like there wasn't much going on in the visuals. What I actually mean by that is like they've gotten me so attached to the relationships in this show that the visuals were not touching on that at all. So now it's thrown me for a loop. Like now I'm watching it and I'm going like, okay, but what's happening with, is her name Ran? What's happening with Ran? And so they showed her like once smiling and I was like, okay, she looks fine. But this one actually was focusing more on the villain side of things. Oh, I clicked play accidentally and it scared me. This one was focusing more on the villain side of things, and that makes sense. I mean, this show, I feel like, has a main plot going on that's important. And I mean, like, I wonder if I watched this show right? And that's not me saying I'm gonna watch this show. Before people were like, yes, he said he's gonna watch it. Look, it's very unlikely that I watch this show anytime soon. As of if I watch this show in my lifetime, it's possible. It's certainly possible. But if I watch this show anytime soon, it's unlikely because of how much stuff I have. But what was I saying? If I did watch this show, I wonder, because like watching the OPs, I want more relationship stuff and less main villain stuff. But I wonder if I'd flip that if I was watching the show. Like, it feels like the main villain stuff is less interesting to me in the openings because I can't like analyze it as much. Like, I can't get as much from analyzing it. Whereas like I can tell a lot from the body language of the two mains in terms of their relationship with each other. So like watching the openings like this, I'm getting kind of a different experience than if you were to watch the show and then get the openings, like, and watch the, you know, get story through the openings there when you already have the context of the characters. So, so I wonder if like watching the show, I would be like, oh, I wish they were doing less relationship-y stuff because I want to get to the main plot stuff that they're not doing as much of. Whereas in here, I'm like, oh, stop showing me main plot stuff. I want to get to the relationship-y stuff. But yeah, anyway, solid stuff. That was Detective Conan, openings 40 to 50. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want more, support the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.